I thought that it was mission impossible honestly when it arrived, but I managed to completely flip this bag and create something personalized that nobody else has in the world. It's a very unique piece, really. And so I'm going to show you how I did, what I did, or if you feel like inspired, you can do this project as well. So that being said, let's just jump in this video. Buongiorno you guys, how are you doing? I'm Chenga, if you're new here, welcome. I'm a personal stylist and personal shopper based in Milan, and this channel is more or less about that and about you finding your own personal style. And this time I brought you some crafty thrift flip stuff, and it's gonna be one of the things like I didn't even imagine that it would be possible when this bag arrived to turn it to something that I'm gonna wear in the future, but we'll see. Like, I think I did it, okay? I think I did it. The leather was actually completely damaged, and it was so dry that it was like peeling off from the bag, because my initial idea was just like peeling it off in the areas where I could see that it was already missing. My entire home was just like all over filled with these pieces of bag, and it was not a good thing, honestly. It's almost like, you know, when you have like the glitter powder, you use it for something, and you just like after half year you still see it around. It was something like that. The first thing I clearly did is googling and youtubing what can I do with a bag in these conditions, and there was not much to do, honestly, and I wasn't really inspired when I saw it. Like, I clearly understood that I have to peel it off, and I knew that it was gonna be a difficult job because artificial leather has like a layer and it kind of comes off in big pieces, but leather is nothing like that. So I started to do that job. It took me 4 hours to do one side, and it was insanely painful. The day after, at night, I woke up that I had like pain here. So I had like 2 days of healing, and so I really had to pay attention for the next step. I didn't really feel like it was nice to have the bag like this and paint over something and done. So I really wanted to give it like a good base, and it was definitely a white tone, just to make things even more difficult. The next step was putting one layer of fabric paint on the bag. Hey guys, I know I look so tired, and you know what? Yesterday I managed to take the whole leather thing off, and this is the result, guys. I mean, I knew that I was doing something so wrong, and I have to really be careful for what I'm going to do today. But here's the bag. Yeah, we managed to take off all the leather. So this one is over, and it was kind of ridiculous, like it doesn't cover at all. And since I'm out of any paints, I'm gonna use this one. I have no clue if it's gonna work. It's like a multi-functional paint. I'm definitely sure it's not for textiles, but that's what we have, so we'll see. It took me around like 3 days to have the bag completely white. I put like 2 layers plus in some areas some more layers on, and usually you have to wait like 8 hours, but if you are patient, it is definitely worth it. So then I started painting it, and I was like, okay, it must be something very, you know, like childish or simple. I don't have to aim for like a high level painting on it, because I would not be able to do that. Like, that's not my job and I can't. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for something super simple, kind of childish painting. But then I changed my mind, because I realized that it could go even in Moschino's vibes, you know, like those three-dimensional drawings or things like that. So I started painting cubes instead of the paint. Like, definitely I wanted to have my name on it, because like whenever I paint something for myself, I love painting my Instagram name on it. It's just my habit. The only thing I did wrong is that once I had all the cubes that I wanted on the bag, I started to paint like a corner in black. So then I realized that it's not gonna look good. So I had to cover that part in white as well, so it was like such a mess. Such a mess. Learn from it, you guys, and have a plan before you start doing it, because you're gonna save so much time and effort. I wanted to give like a three-dimensional vibe to these cubes, so I made like, you know, like when the light is like reflecting on something shiny. That is what I was trying to do with these cubes, these squares. And I think like from far away, I definitely think that it looks like three-dimensional, and I really like it. Yeah, that's the outcome of my €1.90 bag, and I pretty much like it. You can see the chain is now simple. I kept, of course, the clasp. I don't know if you have seen the other video that I didn't even know how to open and close this bag, but now I know. And so I kept that one. I drew these circles, three-dimensional, kind of three-dimensional, I don't know. Guys, I'm not a pro, okay? That's not really my profession, but I just enjoyed this project. And I am kind of proud, like, you know, it doesn't look bad. What do you guys think? It took me like at least 20 hours to make this bag, I think. It was a lot, you know, especially the cubes. Like, I had to like triple pass the cubes, and then here's the black part that I tried to paint down. I don't know if you can see the white parts that are like underneath are having like some black spots, because it was like really not easy to make them disappear. Now it is a little bit sticky, so it has to dry completely. It takes usually like 5 days to make this stickiness disappear, and then I'm going to iron it. And you know, it was $1.90, so, and I had a good time doing it, so I think it was worth it. I wish I had the leather a little bit more stable on it, so I didn't have to peel it off, because that was such a nightmare. But all in all, I'm pleased with the outcome. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section, and see you next time. Ciao!